my name is Alan and this is Popculture Pontification Plays Games and this is Final Fantasy 1. When we last left off, for those who were not paying attention or who just don't care to look, we were fighting a vampire at extraordinarily low health and we won, surprisingly enough, seeing as how the monsters right outside the door nearly killed us. And now we are attempting to move further into the tunnel. And I am guessing that I'm going to get attacked by ogres. I am nearly dead and 100% out of healing potions for everything, so I am going to attempt to be running away from every single fight. So I'm going to skip over that. Alright, so I'm pretty much not going to remark on it. If I get sucked into a fight, I'm just going to skip over it until I get out of this cave because I'm nearly dead. But there is a stone plating on the floor. You sense something evil, right? So I can't get out. So now, alright, you know what? I need to get out of this cave and go do some stuff, and then we will pick up from there, because that's going to take me a while to do, and I don't really feel like showing everybody that. So we are just going to stop here. Alright, after many narrow, harrowing escapes, and everybody dying except for the fighter in the party, I managed to get out of the dungeons. Picked up a couple of things like a coral sword and stuff, nothing of real importance. Went and bought 99 heal potions, so hopefully I'll be good for a good long while. And just went and bought some new spells and took care of business, and then came over to the west of where we were operating previously to get to this cave, which I believe is the next place that we need to go. I have no idea what to expect in here. That guy looks like a weird swollen piece of bubblegum. What's up with you, buddy?
If you want to pass, give me the ruby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. It tastes so sweet. Rubies are my favorite.
Alright, and he just disappears. And I immediately get into a fight with a bunch of tiny wolves. I should be able to blow through this pretty quickly. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I'm not sure if there is anything down here. It appears to be... There's no doubt I'm going to be attacked by like an earth elemental or something. Or a bunch of ogres. There we go, pretty easy. I feel like skipping over the fights is the best move. Unless I can get through like one or two real quickly. I found a great hammer, a bunch of money, meaningless to me now, and silver helmet? It's worth coming down here for it, I suppose, but let's check out what the our current status is. Hit 35, hit percentage 61. Let's equip that, and let's see. Worse. What is the point of? I suppose if you had more than one thing, then that would be of one meaning, but otherwise, yeah, no, pretty pointless. Let's get the hell out of here. Get attacked by the same exact thing again first. I gotta admit, I do enjoy the ingenuity they utilized when creating this game. They had very little in the way of space and resources to use, but they did use it to remarkably good effect. God, I fucking hate these guys. As I was saying, they had very limited in the way of resources, but they've created a pretty expansive game. I suppose it's easy to look back now and go, oh, you know, look at this, anybody can make this with like a sprite emulator or something like that. I have no idea where I am or what I'm about to be doing here, but let's get on with it, I suppose. Nothing here. Alright. But yeah, just like this different sprite music versus like the... Oh, hello, what have we got here? Who are you?
Use this rod behind the vampire's room. Hiding deep inside, you will find the cause of the earth's rot.
Great, so now I've got to grind through all of that again. So even though pretty much every mission just appears to be a series of fetch quests, there's no like sort of overarching plot or anything, considering the space they had to use here, it was pretty good. Yeah, and just by changing like the sprite palettes and renaming. Oh god, we're gonna level up. All right. So just by changing the color palettes and renaming the sprites, they created just an enormous variety of enemies to fight. And sure, like looking back now with like modern graphics and stuff, this looks like a bag of ass. But look at that. Just by changing the color from purple to green and changing the name from Ogre to GR Ogre, which is probably in itself a limitation of the hardware to have names and stuff for it, they pretty much just recreated an entire different monster. Like you can just instinctively go, alright, this guy here, he is a great ogre, and he's now, that we're in a tougher area, in charge of these other guys. Anyway, I just think it's really impressive. And I know that I had complained when I first started off that 90% of the game was just hitting and missing, hitting and missing, hitting and missing. But looking back on it now, even that had like an aspect of reason behind it. I mean, back then I was level 1 and I wasn't good at fighting, so hitting stuff like a wolf or a great wolf or a werewolf or whatever, I wouldn't have been good at it. But now that I've leveled up, my hit percentage has gone up. And I know this is probably something that lots of people were already familiar with, but it's something that just sort of hit me, like when I was grinding off screen. I was like, everything is here for a reason. It is set up like this for a reason. And I just found that really impressive. And in case you haven't noticed by now, I accidentally sold my Black Mage's weapon and I can't be bothered finding another one, so he's punching stuff like the Black Mage now. The Black Mage, like the Black Belt. Anyway, it's just some musings that I've been having while I've been running around playing this game. I mean, all this game is a black screen for fighting and an overworld screen for text. And that's it. That's all it is. And they're creating this sort of like, this narrative and this whole world using probably at the time, I don't know the actual size limit for NES cartridges. Probably, a couple of 100 kilobytes? It's all pretty impressive. Anyway, now that we've got the rod, I'm going to go back. Alright, you know what? Now that I've got the rod, I'm going to go back and rest and find my way back down to the bottom of the cave, and we will pick up at the vampire's lair where we left off. And here we are. I've managed to get down here. I've burnt a few spell slots, but not too bad. We're about to use the rod to move this stone. Let's see if it just disappears or if it moves. There's a stone plate on the floor. You sent something evil? I need to use the thing. Man, you ruined my dramatic moment. Rod. The plate shatters, revealing a stairway. The rod to remove the plate from the earth. Oh, I've already done it. Alright. So down we go. Less smooth than I would have hoped. Not sure what we're going to run into monster-wise down here. But let's have a look. Fuck these guys. A simple fire 2 spell was enough to polish those guys off. Luckily they didn't stun lock the entire party, which they have been known to do. Let's go this way. Is there anything going on over here? Holy shit. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Not as bad as I expected. I think being level 13 is really paying off for me here. Okay, give me 1,000 gold. And that is where I want to be over there, I think. A big ass room. Now let's see if I have luckily chosen the right path to get here. I have, but not before getting attacked by a... I hate these guys. They're gonna stun lock the shit out of me. Oof, got a couple of lucky rolls there. Still took some damage, but luckily a harm 2 got rid of those guys. This is not where I want to be. Oh, Christ. Alright, well, that took some doing. I don't think I'm obviously not where I'm supposed to be, but I'm curious as to what's going on here. Right, this is treasure. Right, so this is not where I'm supposed to be. This is getting repetitive. Anybody else think that those ghouls and ghasts or whatever I was just fighting seem to be nerds covered in an explosion in lab coats? Like covered in goo? Just me? No? Alright. I'm gonna go up. Not been up before. I'm gonna run away from these cockatrices. I don't want to be turned to stone. Yeah. Get out of here. The cockatrices are generally shown as like a rooster. Here we go. Stairs down. This is what we want. Alright, so. Alright, go up, up, up. I have no idea where to go. Trolls, great. Let's try to run away from these guys. I'm trying to save myself. Well, 3 hits for 65 damage. I'm glad I'm trying to run away. I'm trying to save myself for the lich who was in this thing. Which I'm assuming is going to be over here. Yes, I've done some small amount of research. Oh, no, these things again. Don't kill me. Just trying to run away. Run away! Like the brave warriors that we are. The bravest warriors, some would say. Alright. Well, I'm not going to move until... Yeah, as you can see, I've already used a couple of my potions. No, I'm not. I'm not trying to use that. Yeah, jeez. Alright. Glad I bought 99 of these things. Good enough. Close enough. Get out of the way, bat. Oh, jeez. Alright. Let me just... Alright. Let's do this. The Fiend's Ball cracks open and an ominous cloud rises and evil shape congeals. It is Lich, the Fiend of Earth. Luckily, I have saved. Okay. Good lord, he looks disturbing. And fire 3, baby. And harm 3. Let's see how much you like them apples. 100 damage, pretty good. Come on, don't like dick me around. 27 damage for 2 hits. Jesus, that's not the best. Ooh, thank God he missed. 3 hits for 6 damage. Jesus. So fire 3 does a bit more to him. 98. That's not the best. I'm gonna fight. Magic. Luckily I'm level 13, so I have another fire. And another harm 3, but that's it, that's all I got. I've burnt through too many spells to get down here, so hopefully this will take him out. 144, pretty good. Yes, I got him. Whew. Not too bad, I think. I think that is 1/4 of the quest done. I think we've got the Earth Orb here. Oh. I don't know what that did. The Altar of the Earth. This is what I'm supposed to be touching. How the hell am I supposed to get out of here? Am I gonna have to go all the way up? Oh, no, apparently that just touching that does the thing. Well, all I've got left to do now is go back to the town. So, I will see you there. Alright, and here we are back at town, hopefully having defeated the Lich. Something impressive has happened here. Nope, it sure does look the same. Even though I have defeated the Lich. Is, you guys gonna give me, like, accolades and praise? I've fixed your town. I mean, I've caused it to... I was hoping for something. Earth is beginning to revive, yeah, but I was hoping for, like, immediate gratification. Oh well. I was gonna go heal, but I realized there's no point in showing you guys that. Next time, we will pick a different orb, I guess, to go revive. Actually, have I got it on my little thing there? Yeah, look at that. Bottom right. As well as 40,000 gold. Jeez. Alright, and if you have enjoyed this, feel free to come on back next time for another episode of Popculture Pontification Plays Games. Have a nice day.